Kelly Clarkson's kids appearing all grown up in a rare new family photo has instantly become one of the biggest talking points in the celebrity world, not just because fans rarely get to see River, Rose, and Remington Alexander, but because this moment arrives at a time packed with emotion, healing, and a very real sense of how fast life is changing for the Clarkson family. The photo, shared on Kelly's Instagram at the very end of November 2025, shows River and Remy bundled up in winter gear, smiling under the holiday lights as they enjoy an ice skating outing at Rockefeller Center. A simple moment on the surface, but one layered with deep meaning for a family that has spent the last year navigating love, loss, and new beginnings. Viewers immediately notice how grown up the kids looked. River now stepping confidently into preteen years, and Remy, who has suddenly transformed from Kelly's baby boy into a spirited 9-year-old who seems full of personality, confidence, and warmth. This rare glimpse felt like a window into a family learning to live again after heartbreak, a snapshot that captured joy, vulnerability, and strength all at once. Kelly, now 43, has been extremely selective about when she shares her kids publicly. After years of tabloid pressure, privacy concerns, and navigating co-parenting following her divorce, she made it clear that she wanted River and Remy to grow up with as much normalcy as possible. That's part of what made this photo so striking. Fans weren't just reacting to how much the kids have grown. They were reacting to the fact that Kelly felt comfortable enough, emotionally grounded enough to share this moment openly. And this timing matters. The family is still healing from the devastating loss of the kids' father, Brandon Blackstock, who passed away earlier this year after a long, private battle with cancer. Even though Kelly and Brandon finalized their divorce in 2022, the two remain permanently connected through their children. Kelly admitted in past interviews that losing him so young, only 48, is something that profoundly affected the kids and something she, as their mother, has been doing everything in her power to help them navigate. This makes the photo not just sweet, but symbolic, a reminder that even after pain, life slowly rebuilds itself. For Kelly herself, the past few years have been an emotional chapter filled with major transitions. Her move from Los Angeles to New York City wasn't just a professional change, it was a life reset. She said many times that the shift brought her peace, allowed her to find her footing again, and offered her kids a calmer, more stable daily life. And this new family photo reflects exactly that stability. You can see it in her expression, the way she's beaming behind her kids, wrapped in a warm coat and a pom-pom beanie, soaking up a moment that feels unforced, candid, and deeply real. It's the kind of picture that doesn't need a long caption. It says everything on its own. Public reaction was immediate and overwhelming. Fans flooded the comments, many stunned by how much the kids resemble their mother. River especially drew attention for her striking resemblance to Kelly. Her smile, her eyes, her entire presence, almost a younger reflection of her mother during the early days of American Idol. People wrote things like, "She's your twin, your mini-me," and "They're growing up so fast." Others commented on Remy's personality shining through, calling him a burst of joy, and applauding how confident and comfortable he looked in front of the camera. Beyond appearance, fans also expressed admiration for Kelly's strength, praising her for protecting her kids' privacy and still allowing the world to share in moments like this that feel honest and meaningful rather than manufactured or overly polished. Those who followed Kelly for years know how deeply motherhood defines her. She has talked openly about the complexities of parenting, especially as a single mother balancing fame, work, personal healing, and raising emotionally strong kids. She has shared that every night she asks River and Remy if they're happy and what would make them happier. A ritual that says everything about the kind of environment she tries to create: open, calm, supportive, and grounded. She has also said this stage of motherhood has taught her more about herself than any other part of her life, helping her understand her own parents better and reminding her how important emotional honesty is. This is why the new family photo carries emotional weight. It's not just a holiday outing, it's the visible proof of a mother trying her hardest, showing up every single day, building new traditions after loss, and doing everything she can to help her children feel safe and loved. And it's no coincidence that Kelly chose Rockefeller Center. For someone who built her career on big stages and high-pressure environments, this ice skating rink represents something entirely different, a place where she and her kids can simply be a family. The holiday season this year carries a mix of emotions for them: joy for new beginnings, sadness for the first winter without their father, and hope for what comes next. Kelly has been reportedly committed to creating new memories, new experiences, and new anchors for her kids during this transition. Ice skating under the giant Christmas tree, surrounded by lights and music, becomes both a celebration and a moment of healing. What makes this moment even more compelling is that Kelly is entering a new era professionally as well. Her talk show has been thriving since moving to New York City, her music career is evolving, and she has spoken about feeling creatively inspired again after years of emotional heaviness. Her fans have said they can see the lightness returning to her, and many believe this photo reflects that unexpected rebirth, proof that she's finding a way to balance the world's spotlight with her private life on her own terms. As the kids continue to grow, moments like this will only become more meaningful. River, now stepping into the early stages of adolescence, is entering a transformative chapter where every year brings massive change. Fans already speculate whether she'll inherit her mother's vocal talent, though Kelly has been clear that she wants her kids to choose their own paths. Meanwhile, Remy's personality seems to be shining brighter each day. Kelly has mentioned in the past that he struggled with speech delays as a young child, but seeing him now, expressive, confident, waving at the camera, has fans celebrating how far he's come. It's one of the most heartwarming parts of this update, watching these kids not just grow older, but grow into themselves. And beyond the public excitement, this photo carries something deeper for her loyal followers: reassurance. Reassurance that she's healing, reassurance that her kids are thriving, reassurance that even after the stormiest years of her life, divorce, relocation, emotional rebuilding, and now grief, she's standing stronger than ever, rooted in her role as a mother. Her fans admire her not just as a singer or host, but as a woman who never pretends life is perfect, yet somehow finds beauty, humor, and hope in every chapter. This rare family moment has quickly become one of the most discussed pop culture highlights of the week, not because it's dramatic or controversial, but because it feels real. It feels human. It reminds people that celebrities, despite the fame and the headlines, experience the same milestones and challenges the rest of us do. Kids growing up, holiday traditions shifting, families healing after loss, and parents doing everything in their power to raise happy, resilient children. As the holiday season continues and fans wait to see whether Kelly shares another glimpse into her family life, this photo will remain a standout reminder of everything she's endured and everything she's building moving forward. It's a moment frozen in time, River and Remy smiling under the winter lights, her mother behind them glowing with pride, strength, and love. A simple picture that tells a very powerful story, one of growth, one of healing, and one of a family finding its way forward together.